Alright guys, so in today's news, Manchester United did an oopsie. Jose Mourinho did beg your pardon. And Pogba as well did an OMG, did the forbidden thing. Get right into the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to YouTube's favorite channel and welcome to your favorite show on YouTube called World News. I'm your host. Alright, so in today's video, basically we're going to be discussing, it's an open discussion. If you'd want to contribute to the discussion, I would be grateful if you comment down below your thoughts and everything. So I think by now most of you know that I'm a Manchester United supporter or Manchester United fan. Fortunately or unfortunately, it depends on your own opinion, Mourinho's been sacked. And you know, I think this had been long overdue. Like literally, I think everyone who supports football or watches football or soccer, if after an American audience, I think you all know that by now it had been time out for Mourinho. He was supposed to go and packing a long time ago, like maybe 4 matches into the season. His attitude had just become so unprofessional, and our team's spirit had just becoming worse by the day. Every week, you know, it had just been like falling off, and things were really out of control in Manchester. And today Mourinho got sacked, and you know, now Manchester, we're now stuck in a period where we don't know what to expect next. As a Manchester United fan, I don't even know what to expect next. And you know, based on my own conception of this whole thing, I think this is bigger than Mourinho getting sacked. This is really a problem that's deep-rooted within the club. After Ferguson, the club lost all its we lost it all, to be honest. David Moyes got appointed and he literally did not spend a year, and he got sacked in less than a year. And afterwards, Louis van Gaal got appointed as well, and he spent quite longer than Moyes, but it was, I think, 3 years. But he really did not really do much, to be honest. Our team has just been plummeting into a bottomless pit. We've become a mid-table team, and you know, if you are a great person, you'd really want to believe that we're now a mid-table team. But now, I don't know, like, what exactly needs to be done to a club. I think, if you ask me, I think we have to hit reset. By hitting reset, I mean, what needs to be done is, okay, first of all, right now, we're not gonna, of course, it's just right before the December transfer season. And I don't think that it'll be logical for a club to buy a new, or to get a new manager. And most of the prominent managers already on a job, or they're actually quite busy doing other things. So I think most probably we're going to be able to get a manager in after the season. And for now, I heard that they intend on making Carrick the manager. Basically, which means that if Carrick is the manager, the interim manager, he has to hit reset with the players. He has to gain the players' confidence. He has to gather the players' confidence. He has to gather respect within the dressing room. Like, our dressing room is out of control. Look at what Pogba just did, right? Mourinho just got sacked. Few minutes afterwards, Pogba just posted out a tweet and an Instagram post, which is like, captioned this, and he was making a funny face. That itself explains a lot about Manchester United. Our club has literally lost the confidence of the players. The players have literally lost confidence in the club. They're no longer even playing. We've got Jesse Lingard opening his own clothing line when we have a very tough fixture, Liverpool, within the coming days. That's really the situation of the club. Our club has lost it completely, and now, the players are now don't even want to play for the club. The players have lost respect for the club. It used to be so prestigious to wear that red and black or red and white color, which is our main jersey. It used to be very prestigious, but now the players have lost it all. Like, they don't find prestige in wearing Manchester United shirt. By the way, Manchester United are literally a mid-table team. We're just the same as Everton. If not, Everton is actually quite better than us. So what? One thing Carrick has to do is to instill discipline in our team. That's the first thing he has to do. He has to instill discipline in the Manchester United dressing room. And second of all, Carrick really has to devise, I think, a constant formation. Because with Mourinho, he kept on changing the team over and over and over again. Like, every game after every game, he kept on changing the team. Like, that itself symbolizes the fact that the coach is not really, confident with whoever he's using or whoever his players are. That itself literally shows that the coach himself is not really confident with whomever he's using. So basically, Carrick should devise or find a regular startup, and by doing that, it assures whomever the starting 11 are, it makes them believe in themselves. It makes them feel like they're in place. It makes them feel like they're wanted. It makes them feel like they have to, give their all in this club. And basically, I think he has to look for a formation, and he has to utilize the young talent we have. We've got Martial, who looks very promising. Mourinho is not good at playing with young talent. That everyone knows. Mourinho is literally not good at, scouting young talent or using young talent. So if Carrick is going to be the one in charge, he has to make Lingard, Rashford, Martial, he has to make all those guys feel comfortable with, with playing for the team as well. And he also has to make Pogba. Pogba is one of the biggest problems we have in our team right now. Pogba is one of the biggest problems we have in our team right now. He does not want to work. He never works at all. Like Pogba, that's definitely him. He does not work. He's become lazy. So, Carrick should definitely instill the discipline in the team. And also, third of all, I think, Carrick really has to talk to our management board. Tell them, guys, when it comes to transfers, you have to be serious. We are Manchester United. We can't keep on buying mediocre players. We can't keep on settling for less, He has to talk to Woodward. He has to tell them, guys, if you want the team to build up, if you want the team to get back to its winning ways, we have to, our squad is literally the most mediocre squad there is in Europe. With such a squad, you can't do anything at all. What can you do with such a squad? Nothing. So I basically think that Carrick should tell Ed Woodward, guys, we have to do something with the management of the club as well. It goes down, like I was saying, it's not a matter of the manager itself. It's a matter of the players. We have to have meaningful players. We have to have a meaningful philosophy. We have to have a philosophy, actually. That's one of the main important things. Look at Barcelona, look at Real Madrid. No matter which players are playing for them, they have a philosophy. And that's what we have to bring back into our club. That feeling that we have a certain identity. We're identified by a certain type of gameplay. And I think that's definitely what Manchester United have to do. And also, our players, literally, we have to work on them. We have to tell them, guys, if you don't want to play, if you don't want to give your all in this club, no one is bigger than the club, if you want to launch business deals, get off the team, go away. I've seen people comparing Cristiano Ronaldo to Lingard. This is freaking Cristiano Ronaldo. He can launch whatever business he wants, because after launching a business, you go into the field and deliver his all. You get onto the pitch and score a hat-trick. Lingard is not Cristiano Ronaldo. If Lingard manages to score a hat-trick constantly or 50 hat-tricks, then definitely is justified if he wants to open a business whilst we have a tough fixture like Liverpool ahead, our management. Alright, Ed Woodward and the rest of the board have been playing games with the club. They have been doing very bad choices with transfers, very bad choices with the way we approach, the way they let Mourinho go way too far. They let Mourinho become way too bigger than the club. Mourinho ended up doing whatever he wanted. He ended up trying to fight. He ended up, just saying whatever he wanted to say in press conferences. He ended up going on rants about everything, and they did nothing. They gave him 3 seasons. They did nothing, absolutely. That itself shows that our board, they just don't know what to do. They're just clueless at this point of time. And they have to change their ways, our board. They have to do something. They have to press reset. They have to change the way their philosophy. They have to change the way they do business talks. They have to change the way they do conduct. Their code of conduct is not okay, because we have to learn from other clubs' mistakes. Look at Liverpool, alright? They got into such a period and it literally destroyed the fan base. It destroyed the sponsorship deals. It destroyed a lot, They became a laughing stock. Look at Arsenal. We can't, I'm a fan. I don't want our club to spend 10 years, trying to figure ourselves up or trying to put ourselves up. If you play fantasy football, there's an option called wild card where you reset your whole team, and that's what's literally needed. We have to play wild card. We have to hit the button reset. We have to do something. Something needs to be done by the board itself, literally. And we've got Paris Saint-Germain up next in our Europa round of 16. It's literally, I don't know, we can't even breathe. When you're a Manchester United fan, you can't even breathe, because most probably Paris Saint-Germain are just gonna bottle us, because right now we have entered into a period where we don't know what's next. We've entered into a period of the unknown. We don't know what's next for our club. We don't know if we're ever gonna win or if we're ever gonna make it in the top 10. So basically, that's all I had to say. I hope you're enjoying gameplay that I'm doing as I was commentating. And if you think otherwise, or if you would want to add all the points that I've made, leave a comment, tell me what you think. I think it's best as fans for us to really talk. Thank you so much. Keep on subscribing to the channel, keep on following the channel. That's it. I'm your host, Derek Hoare, and that has been me for hosting your favorite YouTube show called World in News.